What up, homies? Today I'm just showing you how I have pressurized water in my rig. So maybe you can make one of these too.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to keep this one short, sweet, and to the point. I use a 6-gallon container because it fits exactly where I want mine to be, but ideally you can use whatever container you want, as well as this ammo box. I just used it because that's what was available, but you'll see that you can sort of customize it however you want. Alright, let's get to it. I'm using this 12-volt inline pump. It pumps about 1.4 gallons per minute. And I just drilled some holes in this ammo box and went the easy route and just used zip ties to attach it. I might do something more permanent at some point, but this rig's a little small and I just want to keep it as simple as possible. But yeah, this way works pretty well. In the back of the box, I drilled a 1/2-inch hole for a feeder tube that's supposed to go from the pump to that container. This container already had a breather hole, but I just drilled it a little bit bigger so it can fit the hose. There are some pumps that are pressure sensitive and would work off of you pulling the trigger on the sprayer, but I got this one that has a button and I'm going to attach it up here. It's really up to you which one you want. I like the button for this one. Sometimes I kind of wish I got the pressurized one, but regardless, I'm going to stick this one right here. I'm drilling a hole here to run a wire from the button to the actual pump. And I'm going to drill 2 smaller holes on either side, so that I can put a zip tie in there to sort of cinch down the wire so it stays in place. Alright, we're just going to slip it through. Perfect size, look at that. And of course, stick a couple of zip ties in there and take care of business. I'm pretty liberal with my zip tie use and I end up using a lot of them to keep my stuff nice and tidy. Now this suction hose that comes from the container onto the pump doesn't need to be a pressure hose, just because all it is sucking water in. There's hardly any pressure on this side. But regardless, since we have 12-volt wires going through here, I'm going to go ahead and use a hose clamp. That way it doesn't fall off and sort of wet everything. Now on the other side, you do need a pressurized hose. I highly recommend going with one of these quick release hoses. It all depends on which pump and what fittings you have, but this one, again from Amazon, came like this, and I'm just going to go ahead and use it. I ended up cutting the hose down to size so it fits in here, and the sprayer actually fits in there too. I just have to, make it a little bit more tidy. When it's all said and done, it closes perfectly fine, and it locks perfectly fine. And now it comes in this nice little carrying case, so that's going to be nice to just have this double unit that connects to my 12-volt system, and I should have pressurized water anywhere I go now. I mean, what's an invention without testing it, right? Let's take it on a little camping trip and see how it works. Like I said, mine happens to fit perfectly behind my seat and plugs in right to the 12-volt, but you can also use one of these power boxes. I'm using the EcoFlow Pro, and honestly running this doesn't really drain much of the battery. It's pretty harmless. Alright homies, it's product testing time. Pops right up. Okay, so far so good. Comes right out, and look at that pressure. That's pretty good. You could probably wash your car with it if you wanted. Alright, there's my buddy Carl. He's washing his dishes with it. I mean, I'm super happy with this. It's super simple. Can't get any better than this. If you enjoy these videos, let me know in the comments section if you want to see some more DIY stuff. This is like some of my favorite stuff to do. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can keep up whenever I post one of these videos. Oh yeah, and one last thing, all the links for the products are down below, as well as some links for my merch. If you're so kind, go check out the merch. If you like it, buy yourself a shirt. If you don't, well, share it. I'm not sponsored, so that's one way I make a little dough on the side. So help a brother out, all right? Peace out.